Hey, what's up, you guys? Live stream today. Um, I'm trying to figure out how to fix my computer. I literally, as you can see, I wiped everything from my computer. I only have Fortnite, Epic Games, and Streamlabs downloaded on my computer, and it's saying the memory is full. 0 bytes free of 117 gigabytes. But for some reason over here, it's saying I have only 36% used of the 75 gigabytes available. So I don't know what's going on. But in the meantime, I can do a live stream. And I wanted to talk to you guys today about how to research um, cryptos to find good ones that you might want to invest in. And I use there's multiples of things that you want to look at and you can use to basically get all the information you need to make an educated decision on whether or not you think a crypto is good or worth investing into or buying into, whatever you want to call it. Like always, my channel is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. And my channel is just for educational purposes, for fun, just for me to speak my mind, um, and just share with you guys about the things that I'm interested in. So, yeah. So, one of the places to start, you're going to want to find the token. When you find a token, or if you hear about one, you can always go to places like CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko to get some more information on the token, its ticker symbol, its price, how it's doing at the moment and for the past 7 days, or even up to a year, all time, the volume, how much is being traded, circulating supply, all these good things. Um, you're going to be able to see the free fear and greed market index. And for example, for Fox right now, you'll type in the name and you can find even more in-depth information on the token, the charts, and whatnot. Then you're also going to want to see like token distribution. Um, One of the things that before I get into that, is to find a good token, you want to make sure you're getting in at a good enough time, um, and make sure that there's enough room for growth from the point in which you're investing into the token. So having a low market cap is good because that means there's going to be a lot of room for it to grow. If the token's already a 50 billion market cap, then it's going to take a lot more capital for the price to go up and for you to make some money. So Shapeshift Fox token, for example, right now is 31 million market cap, with a circulating supply of 377 million. So that's very good because there's a lot of circulating supplies that are infinite, or 50 billion circulating supply, or like Dogecoin, it's infinite and it has a billions of supply. So I think like Algorand maybe has like 10 billion. So it's going to take more money to push that price up because it's going to be divided between X amount of tokens. So if it's a lot more tokens, it's going to take a lot more money to make that individual token price go up per token. So with Fox, if there's only 377 million, it doesn't take that much money to make the price go up. Let's say if we had $377 million of market cap in this token, well, then that would be $1 for every token because there's $1 for every token, the supply. So if this token goes to 1 billion, well, then it'll be at I believe a multiple dollar price because there's at least a little over um, double the amount of dollars in this circulating supply of 377 million. So then you can see there, hey, if I'm buying it at 8 cents and it goes to $1 billion market cap, which a lot of tokens do, especially in the bull run, then I'm going to make a lot of money from this because it's going to go from 8 cents to $2, so on and so forth, if it hits $1 billion market cap. And depending on how much you invested into it, that could be a lot of money. Let's say if you put in, maybe, I don't know, at 3 cents, you put in $6,000 or something, and you have over, let's just say you have 100,000 tokens. Then when it hits $2, that's $200,000 that you'll make from, say, $6,000 or something like that. So this is the reason why you look at the market cap and the circulating supply, and you can determine whether or not you'll be able to make a lot of money on this token. So this is why I come to CoinMarketCap or a page like this, CoinGecko, Coinbase, whatever, and you look at the tokenomics, the market cap, the supply, total supply, and you can figure out, okay, there's profit to be made here. There's margins where I can make a lot of money from this. Next, you want to get a little deeper into it. For Ethereum tokens, you go to a place called Etherscan. I'm sure there's other websites. I just know Etherscan is the most popular and widely used website for getting more in-depth information on an Ethereum chain token. So that's a token that is on the Ethereum network, blockchain, whatever you want to call it. And you can type in whatever name, for, in this case, just to redo it really quick, I typed in Fox, you find the right one. It'll show you the contract so you can verify, okay, this is the right contract, which means the contract is like the address, the actual name of the token, you could say. And then it gives you all this more in-depth information. So like the max total supply is 1 billion. The holder count, which is pretty cool. You can see how many individual people or holders, or maybe it might be one person with the 3 wallets, but it shows how many holders are holding the token that you're looking into. So for, in this case, 39,000 people hold Fox token. And it shows you a circulating supply market cap like we were looking at earlier, and an on-chain market cap. So the circulating supply market cap, that is what's there. That's the price that you want to see, because that's basically going to affect when that price goes up or down, so does your investment. So if you put $1,000 in and the circulating market cap goes up, you're making money. If it goes down, you're losing money. So also down here, it shows you the transfers. So in real time, even up to the second of when people are selling, swapping, doing whatever with Fox token, it shows you it right here. So 11 minutes ago, someone, what did they do? They transferred 13,000 Fox tokens. So it's kind of cool. You can see this kind of in-depth information. Also, the holders. So this is what I really wanted to get at and come here. Something when you're looking at a token you want to invest to, you want to look at the holders, because you want to see how much or how big any particular whale might be, or where the token allocation is, and see if there's any people that are holding, say, like 50% of the supply, maybe an investor or something, someone that can dump on you. And that's something you want to try to avoid, right? So the top 1,000 holders of the 39,000 holders, you can see here under the holder tab, the Shapeshift DAO treasury holds the most. It's number one, 20%. And that's totally fine. That makes sense. The treasury basically does things like fund tokens for exchanges like Coinbase or something, or funds in the project. So things like that, right? Maybe staking pools or whatever. Um, and then the next is Saber. I'm not sure who that is. It must be something though, because it's the next top two. Then Uniswap, which is a decentralized exchange, totally makes sense. And then you start getting into these wallets, and these might be actual investors. So they hold. This guy holds 4%. This guy 4, about $3 million each. So this looks good. It doesn't look like there's any. I think this is like an exchange. So, the top 4 wallets are exchanges, and then below that, maybe some big whales, some holders. So everything looks evenly distributed. It doesn't look like anyone is too ridiculously big, and these are kind of things that you want to look at. You can go over here to info. Shows you the volume, market capitalization, circulating supply. Once again, DEX trades. Contract, you can look at the actual source code, stuff like that, analytics. But the main thing that I come here to look at is the holder count. You want to make sure that there's nothing unusual going on in the holder count. And if it's for, say, a different token, then I've never really done this before. But let's see if we can find something like this. There we go. So Avalanche scan. So just like that, I was easily able to find something similar to Etherscan, but for Avalanche, right? And I just typed in Avalanche token info, and you could probably do that for Solana or whatever other chain as well, right? So let's look up PNG. There it is. So then, and this is called Avascan, just like Etherscan. They kept it simple. So you can go here, you can see the total, you can see the price, total supply, market cap. Oh, that's cool. How much was burned? The contract, okay. And it shows you all the social profiles, and then it shows you the transfers, the holders. So you can see here, Pangolin Treasury holds 50% of the supply. Pangolin Staking, which is also Pangolin. I don't know who this is, so this might be some kind of whale or something, but it doesn't look like there's anyone in particular, like any small and like individual investor that holds a big amount by any means. Looks like it's pretty evenly distributed, and the biggest holders are like Pangolin itself, which is good because they, they're the ones, they can set up staking pools or allocate tokens for exchanges, stuff like that. Hey, what's good, bro? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good weekend. I'm just talking about how you can find tokens, and then the research, how to do the research behind the token that you want to look into to see if it's a good token or not. So like Pangolin, you're like, okay, what's up with PNG, right? So you go over here. I heard about Pangolin on Twitter. Let's go to, just giving you an example of what someone might do if you want to research a token. So you type in PNG on CoinMarketCap. You see, okay, cool. Market cap 88 million. Circulating supply looks small, 200 million. Awesome. All right, now I want to see how many people are actually holding this token, and how many, how big of like holders they are. So like maybe if there's any whales or anything fishy going on. So what I did was, what you do for Ethereum is you use Etherscan. Etherscan can show you all the token information for each token, say like Fox, because Fox token is on Ethereum. So you can go here, shows you the total supply, the holders, 39,000 holders. You want to go over here to the holders and you can see, okay, so Shapeshift DAO, they hold the most at 20%. And then these are exchanges right here. They also hold a big amount because they're exchanges. They buy and sell the token. And for consumers or customers. And then you can see down here, these are maybe individual investors, and they only hold about like 3%. And you can see that, hey, there's not too big of whales here. There's not someone that owns like 70% of the token that can just dump on you. So these are things you can look at to verify and make sure, okay, this looks like a solid token here. Not too big of whales. Then I went over here and I typed in Avalanche token info if you want to find maybe info for a different blockchain. So Algorand, Avalanche, Solana, and I just typed in Avalanche token info. I was able to find Avascan. So then I clicked on that. And I went over here and I typed in PNG because that's an Avalanche token. There it is. And you can see all the same information here: total supply, market cap, how much was burned. And you can go over here and you can see the holder count. And for Avalanche, it looks good. The exchanges for Avalanche, the staking, they hold most of it. The rest, individual investors maybe, hold like 1% to 2%. So this looks like a good token. There's not any humongous whales. So this is one step and one way you can go and verify and look at tokens. This is what you're going to want to do, right? To see if a token's good. Then also what I like to do is hop on Twitter. Oh, nice, man. Nice. Cool, dude. Yeah. Always glad to have you on the live streams and stuff. I appreciate your support always. And I'll subscribe to your channel. Just send me the link of it or whatever. Hell yeah, Arrow PNG, ABT. So yeah, what I like to do is go over here to Twitter and just see who's talking about it. It's as simple as that, really. Let's just say for PNG, you go over here, PNG, you can go over here. You're also gonna want to do some, let's see here, Google searches or whatever. Actually, so what I like to do is I'll go to the actual Twitter account for them, and then I'll use the link that they offer me. Or what you can do is you can go here on CoinMarketCap. So there's multiple ways. You can click on the Twitter there and it'll show you it. And then it shows you, there's a link for Pangolin Exchange, so you can go look at their exchange. You can look at the DAO and just try to find, different information on them. And then you can also go to Google. You can look up like try to find news on them or different things. Go over here so you can see if there's anyone talking about it by going in using the hashtag PNG on Twitter. Let's check out the top. Well, there's my tweet right there. NYC people are bullish on it. This guy thinks it's going to go to 8. So you can see, okay, cool. There's people talking about it. People like it. All right. Maybe I'll invest into this one, you know? And also, I like to go on YouTube. So you can go onto YouTube. You can see who else is talking about it on there. Yeah, it's going to happen. But this was expected, actually, um, coming into the bull run. Or, sorry, the Bitcoin halving. There's always usually a dip a little bit before the Bitcoin halving and after it. And about 1 to 2 months later, then it'll finally um, take off, right? Okay, so let's see here. So you can type in PNG Pangolin, and you can just see the different things. If people are talking about it, if people like it, what other people think is possible for it, and you can come up with your own, you know, decision on whether or not you like the token or if you think it's good or whatnot. So yeah, these are just certain things you can do, and I think the biggest thing you could take from this is just using the scans, Etherscan, Avascan, and finding that information like, oh, is this a good, you know, token distribution? How big are certain holders? Any kind of information like that. So there is one thing recently about Opulus. It is a token that I've been talking about for a while now. I think I tweeted about it. Yeah, so it's saying financial giant BlackRock is launching a 750 million music buying fund to buy up music copyrights, one of the fastest growing RWAs. So real world assets is music copyrights, which is pretty crazy. And this is what Opulus does, and I think they do it best. This includes a strategic focus on cultivating the modern evergreen, contemporary positions with strong potential for multi-decade impact on pop culture. So let's go here, see if we can read something. Financial giant BlackRock has co-invested with Warner Music Group in a new 750 million fund to acquire stakes in music copyrights. So yeah, that could be pretty crazy and bullish for Opulus for sure, because this is what their focus is. This is what they're doing. So I definitely think keeping an eye on Opulus is a good idea, at the very least. Here's another one. I found BlackRock's RWA wallet, and they are buying these 11 tokens. If you type in let's see here. I was able to find it yet. I wanted to show you guys this one. So, but it wants me to sign in and shit. But it was basically saying that I think it was saying that one of the tokens is Opulus. So that would be super bullish if one of the tokens that they are buying is Opulus. That is for sure crazy. Here's something this guy posted, and I'm not sure if it's legit or not. BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, has been showing a growing interest in the cryptocurrency and blockchain space, which that is true. One of the notable developments in its involvement with Opulus, a music streaming platform that uses blockchain technology to reward artists and creators. So, yeah, that would be insane if they actually are buying Opulus, because that will be fucking huge. My dude, this the house flipper. Hey, what's good, bro? How you doing, Brian? Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to start flipping houses after this bull run. Be cool. I'll have some extra money, hopefully, from this bull run to start getting into real estate. So, Opulus, so a little update, I think it's a pretty big deal. Especially if they're getting institutional investments like Opulus, or sorry, like BlackRock. And I've been talking about this one for a while now. Where was it? According to Larry Fink, BlackRock's CEO, the next market evolution will be the tokenization of real-world assets. Opulus is leading the way for music with MFTs and OVault. Exciting times ahead for real-world assets. Opulus. Exciting real-world asset news. BlackRock is launching a new fund with our partner Securitize, a major in real-world asset tokenization. This is a huge leap forward in adoption. The future is bright for Opulus as we continue to drive music as a RWA in Web3. So pretty sick. BlackRock creates a fund with Securitize, a big player in real-world asset tokenization. And I really think that, you know, Opulus is probably in their sights. And the cool thing is so BlackRock is launching a new fund with Scrutinize, and they are partners with Scrutinize. So they'll probably go under their scope of awareness. Yeah, bro, have a good day, man. Thanks for stopping by. So, and this is the leading platform for expanding investor access to exclusive private market alternative asset, from private equity to private credit and more. So yeah, I just think you guys, keep an eye on this one, because I would not be surprised if this goes into the multi-dollar, $10 plus range easily. And it'll be pretty crazy, and I'll be stoked when it gets there, because I'll be telling you guys, I'll be there to be like, hey, I told y'all. So, yeah, that's all I really have for today, you guys. I just wanted to help, give you guys some of that information. And it's really as simple as just going on to Google and just trying to find things, right? Like, let's say for NCT, right? Um, or you know what? Let's do it. Let's do this. So if I wanted to see if a token like shit, there was this one that I was, but I don't know. There was this one token that I was going to look up, but I can't remember what it's called. But basically, I was able to look. I was able to find that it had a bunch of institutional investors, and that was just because I looked up the investors in whatever that crypto it was, and I was able to find that. And and so you can see stuff like that and be like, okay, these guys have big backers, which is good, right? So go here, financials. Nothing really there that I could find. There's this one token that I found. Let's see here. So right now I'm going on to Coinbase. And I'm going to look at DeFi. And I'm going through. Okay, so here I found one, Bonfida. And the ticker symbol is called FIDA. So okay. So here's one, Bonfida. It's a token I found on Coinbase. It has a market cap of 39 million and a circulating supply of 124 million. So micro cap and small supply. Who are Bonfida's investors? So just that easily and that quick, I typed in Bonfida token investor. It has Biscale Capital, Chad Capital, CMS Holdings New York, Evernew Capital, and FBG Capital are 5 of the 13 investors who have invested in Bonfida. I think Goldfinch is good. I would have to look into Proppy. I don't know if that's how you say it, but yeah, because I don't know anything about Proppy yet. But so you could see right here. This shows you the investors, the venture capitals that are invested into this specific blockchain technology, and it is a Solana name services. So that's cool. Bonfida, and it shows you all the information. So you can go through and you can easily just use Google to look up things and find information, see what venture capitalists or capitals are investing into the token, Because if it has big backers, then it'll probably have, it's going to have big money looking at it, and they're going to help push and advertise the token. And also investors like me and you are going to look and find stuff like that and be like, hey, this is a good one. If they're putting their money there, maybe I want to put my money there too. If you want to look up Bonfida, it is a Solana name services, which is basically if you have a wallet, a Solana like wallet address, you get an actual readable name for it. So you can make your name Micah, or whatever your name is, and or whatever name you want to give it, Orange, Orange Samurai or something. I don't know. And I don't know why this is lagging. Let's see here. I think it's called FIDA. Yeah. While that's loading, or you know what I can do? I can just go like this. There we go. So only a 39 million market cap. It has about a 1 billion supply. So there's a lot of tokens still yet to be released. But for right now, the circulating supply is really small. So this one could definitely blast off. The reason it's already at 31 cents at a 39 million market cap is because, the circulating supply is so small right now. And it's still on bottoms, basically. Looks like the cheapest it was around 16 cents. So it's only like a 2x up. You haven't really missed the pump on this one. The highest it was $10. Oh, and the all-time high it had in 2021 was $59. And the all-time low was 13 cents, which isn't much off. It's maybe like a 3x, less than a 3x from all-time lows. So, we have a lot more X's to get to $59. That is for damn sure. And circulating supply is still very small. So this might be one to look at. I'm bullish on FIDA. I would have to look at its vesting schedule to see when tokens are going to be being released. But it's on Binance, Coinbase, Bybit, Kraken, KuCoin, Gate, Mexi, BitGet. So it's on all of the top exchanges. So that's super bullish. Let's see here. Yeah, I think this is one to definitely be looking at. And it's on Solana, which is popular, so I think it's going to do good. Let's see if we can find the Etherscan for Solana. Here's SolScan. Here we go. So here's the Solana Explorer. Let's see if there's another one. There we go. I like this one a little more. It's more like Etherscan. So you can see all the stuff. You can go to FIDA. And let me type in the actual name. See, I'm not sure. So what I can do is I can copy this token right here. Where is it? There it is. Copy the address, and then I can just paste it right into there. Okay, so this is the correct one. So that's how you know for sure you're looking at the right one. And let's see here. So you can see the price is 31 cents, the market cap, the current supply. So there's 50,000 holders. It's a good amount. Let's see what else here. You can look at the holders, see who owns what. FTX cold storage. Interesting. So you can see that, I guess apparently this is FTX, right? They hold 25% of the token, which, you know, FTX isn't owned by Sam Bankman-Fried anymore, but you know, I don't know what FTX is going to be doing. You know, what are they going to be selling this token to get money to help fund their exchange to get it out of the ashes? You know, I don't know how big of a deal it is that they have 25% of the token supply, but then we got Binance, and then FTX cold storage number 2. I don't know what that first wallet is. If it's they got 50% though, but it might be them. They just don't have the name there. It might be Bonfida, which it probably most likely is. Let's see, let's look at the next page. Bybit, Kraken, Binance. So it's probably mainly exchanges that have all these tokens up here at the top, you know, top holders. But FTX is an exchange, and it looks like Bonfida was greatly distributed amongst a lot of different exchanges. And I think FTX was heavily invested in Solana. So it makes sense that, you know, FTX has some of this token on their exchange for people to buy and sell and whatnot. So, but I think this one, I think it looks good overall. I wish, let's see here. This is one thing I want to look up. So this is how I do all my research and whatnot. So we're gonna look up Bonfida's token vesting, and you saw how I did it. I just typed in Bonfida vesting schedule. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe that's something that they offer to people. There we go. I think this is what I'm looking for. It might take me some more time to really dig into this to understand what I'm looking at here, but I'm pretty sure here is where you can get all the information you need to see when they're going to be unlocking and whatnot. So unlock events right here. May 2024. So, okay. So it looks like here it's saying unlock of 26 million tokens, 2.65% of the max supply. That's 8.4 million. About 19% of the market cap to be unlocked, which will be in May 2024. So that'll be next month, actually. So this is extremely fucking important to look at, because if you're buying Bonfida right now, you're about to get diluted 2.65% of the max supply right now. So they're going to dump more tokens into circulation. And then in June, and another 2 more months, they're going to, and it literally says in 58 days, they're going to dump more. So they're going to dump some in 27 days, then in 58 more days, and 88 more days. So this isn't looking good for 2024. So by the end of November, by the end of 2024, they'll have everything unlocked. But you don't want to go through that. Because you're going to have to you're going to eat up all that dilution. Now, Bonfida, it might be able to outpace the inflation that it's going to have and still make more gains than the token supply will be able to affect it. But still, the amount of gains that it would make if it wasn't having this inflation would be a lot more with just 100 million tokens rather than with 900 million, almost a billion. Because this right here to this is going to be a big difference in how much money you could, if you hit a billion market cap, right? With only 100 million, you'd hit I think $10 or something. But if you hit a billion market cap with 990 million tokens, you're getting $1. So it's a huge fucking difference. So it's probably a promising project. Even 1 billion total supply is not a lot of tokens. It'll probably do good. It's on a lot of exchanges. It's on Coinbase. But I'd have to have someone look at this to tell me if I'm actually reading this right. But it seems like they're going to be dumping a lot of tokens here coming up. So I wouldn't get this one personally right now. Yeah. Maybe after 2024, because that's when they're going to be done. So this is how I do my research, you guys. You look up vesting schedules. You look up token count holder amounts. You see what exchanges they're on, market cap, CoinMarketCap to look up things. You look up, you know, the scans. So Solana scan, Sol scan. So like with this one, this is how you see Solana crypto tokens. Ether scan. This is how you see the Ethereum ones. Avascan. This is how you see the Avalanche token on-chain data information. You can see, you know, like I was saying, the holders, how many people own how much of each token. So stuff like that. You got to look up at all. You got to look at all these different things, so that way you know what you're getting into. That's why you look up the vesting schedule, like right here. All I had to do was type in to find this. So this one, FIDA, Bonfida, all I had to do, right? It's very, like some people might think when you get into crypto, like, oh, how am I going to find this information? Where do I even start? It's easy. You just go onto Google. Bonfida, vesting schedule. Bam. And there you go. Click on it. Nope. Okay, wrong one. Unlocks on CryptoRank.io. There you go. Shows you everything. It literally says right here, unlock. There's 4 rounds to go. It shows you how much of the supply and how many days when it's going to happen. Okay, not good for me. I don't like that. I don't want to be dumped on because this token only has 124 million tokens in circulation. So that vesting schedule, they're going to be releasing the total supply over this year, and that's going to suppress price action because there's going to be inflation, because more tokens are going to be released into the market, diluting the market cap. So these are things you want to look at. The reason you go on the you know, Ether scan, the scans, Solana scan or AVAX scan, you want to see how big are the whales. You can see how much each person that owns the token, how much of that token do they own, and if they can dump on you or manipulate the market, whatever. So these are huge key things that you want to look at when you're investing. Not just is it popular, not just is my favorite influencer talking about it, you know, not just if it's the most poppin' thing on Twitter. And what was the other thing? The other thing, oh yeah, look up who's investing into it, who's talking about it. Does it have venture capitalists' attention and are they investing in it? Stuff like that. Market cap, circulating supply, stuff like that. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. It was a long stream, almost an hour. The RWA tokens I got, oh, okay, I already read that. So yeah. I'm trying to fix my computer right now. It's for some reason it's full and I can't make any videos because that takes space required, which is pretty annoying, but it is what it is. For now, I'll be doing live streams and stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys were able to learn something about token research and seeing if a token is good or not. All right, you guys, have a good rest of your day. Enjoy the weekend. I buzzed my head. No fucks given. And yeah, let's just enjoy these discounts and just keep holding out until we see those new all-time highs. Yeah, no worries, Michael. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll be seeing